2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got De'Aaron Fox, Lee out there with the Magician. Then there's Insanity, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. And for the Bulls, Josh Giddey is out there with White. Then it's the Kid, and it's Vucevic, and it's Lee in at the 3 slot. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3 ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Here's Chicago. Giddey the pass to Lee. Drops one in from the wing.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And that is a crafty move by De'Aaron Fox. He really knows how to get himself to the line.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Fox hits them both. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Insanity coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee.
San Antonio ball.
Here's the Magician. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Lee, left side. And counted from 19 feet away.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. Over to the left wing. Dean passes to White. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Fox passes to Insanity. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls have gone 1-3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Fox off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Right side, White. At the elbow, Vucevic. From 13, connects, the jumper drops.
If you give Vucevic room to fire, he will, especially from the mid-range area.
Fox against Giddey. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Lee. Last time out he had 44 points. Fox against Giddey. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The magician no good. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Lee, left side. Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
With his height, Vucevic, a tough matchup inside for any defense.
Shoots from the line. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
A chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at San Antonio, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And I think for San Antonio, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
At the line
And
for
Kevin, we're
Chicago,
approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
And that one falls for White.
It's good to have a player like White on your squad. Versatile, can play a lot of different roles depending on the need.
And both free throws good for White.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Fox, the bounce pass. Passes it to Wembanyama. Shoots over Vucevic. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got his second basket. And here's White. He picked up 27 points in the last win against the Lakers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for White. Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's the Magician. Vucevic defending. The Magician no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Lee at the line for one.
One shot.
Lee no good on the free throw. Bulls trail by 3. Over in the corner, Lee. From down in the low post, it goes. Lee's got his third bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the kid picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Fox feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Insane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Giddey kicks to Lee. Pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Here for Lee. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 37 points a game, 11 assists and 11 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
San Antonio leading by 6. Wembanyama passes to Insane. Lee outside. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Giddey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Lee passes to Wembanyama. Now Giddey. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Fox. Another key contributor in that nice win against Milwaukee. Fade away. Wembanyama, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Giddey finds Lee. Over Fox. And Lee with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead, and San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Chicago making some changes. Money's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 12 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Giddey. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox against Giddey. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now, here's Fox. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Here's Fox. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. No good on that one. Nice defense from Giddey. Over in the corner, Lee. Passes to Money. Goes up on the high post. No good from Lee.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now here's Lee. He's got 12. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Fox against Giddey. Lee outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Lee's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio. Fox against Giddey. Lee outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Lee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice defense from Giddey.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's good on the putback. The kid's got 6.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's the break. Here's Dosunmu. 11 points last game. Here's Lee. He nails it. We're tied up. He's got 14.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. That one falls.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lee with the ball. 14 points for him. Clock at 6. And the pass to Giddey. Shoots over Fox. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Antonio.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Devin Vassell. Also Insanity out there. And it's the Magician and it's small forward. Here's Insanity. Pass to Sohan. Here's Insanity. Here's the Magician.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. White down low, covered by Vassell. Here's Lee. The rebound by the Spurs. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Money's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Dosunmu. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Offensive rebound, Cornette. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
And, you know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by helping defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme. And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bulls trail by 9. Lee outside. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Spurs leading by 8. Yeah, the step back. Vassell, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to White. It's deflected. Here's Sohan. No scoring in this one. And the basket by Vassell.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, White. Unloads from 9. And the Bulls with another miss.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was touched by Lee. San Antonio calls timeout.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls. Give it up.
All right, a moment to check out stats for the kid. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 14 points a game, 13 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Here's the Magician. Scoreless thus far. He with the block.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. Good on the shot.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. Cornet passes to the Magician. And that one goes. First for him tonight, 1 for 8.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from White. There's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. To the paint. And the basket by Money. Money's got his second basket of the night.
His playmaking is improving. It's encouraging to watch Coby White dice up the pick-and-roll defense.
Here's Insanity. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Lee outside. Outside White. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. White's got 9.
Coby White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Here's Insanity. He with the block. Pushing it up. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Dean. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. A nice shot by the Magician.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
White the pass to Dean. Inside. Good, nice job down low. The Kid's got 6 here in this quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Releases. Chicago grabs the miss.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Assisted by
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I
San
think.
Antonio with
Time
the
called here.
timeout.
The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for money. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dosunmu. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup.
De'Aaron
Fox has got 8.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The pass to White. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fox against Giddey. Lee outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Vucevic. They get it back. Lee misses from short range.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. Shots good by Lee.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Out to Lee. Fires for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to White. Out to Lee. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
personal foul.
Harrison Barnes picks one up. Bulls have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Out to the right wing. White against Fox. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Right, the pass to Giddey. To the middle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Right wing. The wide open look here for Fox. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Fox has got 10 points.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
High post shot. No good from Lee.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here he's it from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 5. And the Bulls call timeout here. Lee really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Fourth, the Bulls.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Here's the kid. 14 points for him. Giddey with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And good that time.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Giddey gets to Lee. Feeds it to Vucevic. The run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's good for 2. Vucevic has got 6.
Unfazed by the defense. Nikola Vucevic showing excellent concentration on that finish.
Passes it to the Magician. With the fadeaway. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
The assist.
Fox has got his 8th assist here tonight. Bulls trail by 7. Now here's White. 11 points in the game. The pass to Vucevic. Lee outside. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Sinks that one from the post. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to the Magician. Back to Fox. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. It goes on Josh Giddey. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
What's up?
throw good, Fox.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Outside, White. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
His quickness is almost unguardable. Kobe White with the nice little floater.
Here's Fox. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
White with it. He's picked up by Lee. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Lee with the steal. Six on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bulls trail by 8. Lee out there with the kid. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Bangs home the trifecta.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee.
Here's Fox behind the back and lays it in. Fox has got 20 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Giddey against Fox. Passes it to Dean. He kicks to Lee. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Insanity, he's checked in for Barnes. Six to shoot. Here's Giddey. Buries it down low. Giddey's got 8.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Fox passes to Lee. Back to Fox. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on to De'Aaron Fox.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. From the line. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's White. He's got 16. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Insanity. Light covering. Here's Insanity. A stupendous finish in traffic. Insanity's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The jump hook. Out to Lee. Another shot. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Bulls. The Kid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Lee with the stuff.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at the Magician. He has a huge vote total right now. Number 3, in fact, among Western Conference players.
And looking more and more like he'll be a starter. And that's really a tribute to the work he's put in this season. He's earned each and every one of those votes.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. And there's the drive. Here's the Magician. And the layup falls. The Magician's got 10 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
White, bounce pass. Here's Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The pass to Lee, intercepted. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Here's Fox. He's got 20. And Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Lee with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. There's the steal. Here's the Magician. The shot's good. The Magician's got 12.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim. A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
And Wembanyama outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Dosunmu is checked in for White.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Lee. 5th in steals, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Here's the kid. 16 points for him. Lee up top. Pass to Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. The rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. From downtown, sinks the triple. 15 points for the Magician.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Here's Giddey. And a wide open look for Lee. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fox gets to Lee. Unloads. Fox, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul.
That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line.
Second.
It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Second team foul.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
That free throw good from Giddey. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Fox against Giddey. And Fox gets it to go.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Pass to Lee. Here's the Magician. 15 points in the game. Hey, that one is his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
So it's the Spurs now. The Bulls getting the bucket. A nice shot by the Magician.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lee outside. Now the pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Lee against Giddey. Here's Fox, and the Spurs scoring again.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Fox against Giddey. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Lee with the stuff.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Here's Lee. The shot from the low post is good. Lee's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Back to Fox. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here is Dosunmu. Still yet to score.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Fox. Count that bucket. Fox has got 26 points.
And that little teardrop, Fox had it back in Kentucky, and boy, is he perfecting it at this level.
Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket. He's got 24.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it.
Fox against Giddey. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Magician, they get the rebound.
Attacking the offensive glass, Sohan wanted it more than the defense.
Bulls trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. Lee outside. To the wing right side. Here's Giddey. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The inside, it's blocked.
Reading the eyes of the shooter, Jeremy Sohan, denying the chance for a bucket.
Lee passes to the Magician. That shot off. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The finish, and it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Vucevic after the basket by San Antonio. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. And another basket for San Antonio.
Jeremy Sohan wants to be in close, but he's comfortable also in this area.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. There's another block, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's the Magician. 19 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The Magician's got 21 in the game. And so it's San Antonio sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for San Antonio. Lee out there with Wembanyama. Then it's the Magician.
Number 5.
Then there's Insanity. And it's Sohan in at the 3 spot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by San Antonio. Lee with the block. And they get it back. Now here's Dosunmu. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
To the inside. The Magician passes to Lee. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Puts one up from 19. He squares up and sinks it. Lee's got 14 points here in the second half.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. White with it. He's picked up by Lee. White dishes to Lee. Rebound San Antonio. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
White drives in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Remains Chicago ball.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Vassell.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Money, no good. Spurs leading by 14. Wembanyama passes to Lee. Vassell with it, covered by Lee. Here's the Magician. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
That bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Money.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Here's Insanity. Steps back and shoots. Rebound by the Kid.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And Lee with the stuff.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And that one falls for Vassell.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent, someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 14. Lee outside. In deep. Got a piece of it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the basket by Money. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Inside, Vassell. And then one is hammered home.
Hard finish right at the rim. Devin showing there's some edge to his game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To Lee.
And that's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Lee with the steal. Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Out to White. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. That's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Lee at the line for 3.
The free throw drops for Lee. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 17-point game. Dishes it to Lee. Pass to Giddey. And that one, good. Giddey's got 16 points here in the second half.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Wembanyama passes to the Magician. Back to Wembanyama. Lee with the steal. White looking around. Passes it to Dean. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Fox passes to the Magician. And here is Lee from past the arc. San Antonio again missing. Up top, Giddey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Number 2.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Fox against Giddey. Back to Fox. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. Fox has got 31 points.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Giddey the pass to Dean. Lee outside. 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Lee's got 40 points.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, White. Picked away. Giddey against Vassell. Here's the Magician. He's on target from 8 feet out. And that's 23 points for the Magician.
Good discipline from Vassell, moving the ball instead of waiting for a shot to show up.
Count that one. 42 points for lights out.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Vassell wide open. The offensive rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Giddey against Fox. The shot off that time. Good. Good defense by Wembanyama. He feeds it to Lee. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. He dishes it to Fox. Wembanyama, left side. The wing jumper, off target.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
So if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Lee with the block. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Insanity is checked in for the Magician.
Number 5.
Lee bounce pass. Here's Insanity. San Antonio again missing. Bulls trail by 13. Now Giddey. Pocket 6. Shot from the low block. He blocks it again.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity. Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovables.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's the kid to the paint. Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tenacious inside play from Kobe. Gets the shot off and a trip to the line.
The line for Chicago, Kobe White.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Fox with it. There's the pass to Insanity. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to White. To the middle. Out to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago.
2 minutes.
Down by 15. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Insanity. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets it to go. That's 28 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker?
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for San Antonio.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
The Magician passes to Insanity. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to Lee. Here's the Magician. White covering. A nice shot by the Magician.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.